in this video we're going to concentrate on 3D work. I'm using Arabella forms to practice on, because once you've placed your 3D work on it and it's set, you can then actually take it off, store it away, and then put it on the client when the client next comes, so you don't have to do it while she's in the salon. So these are a great tool for that. So we're going to do some 3D work with white and blue, using a small size brush, about 5, and picking up 2 different colours on our bead. Take quite a lot of liquid out of the back of that bead, so that when you place it onto the Arabella form or onto the client, it doesn't sink too much. Now what we're waiting for is that bead to turn to a matte finish. If we tried to work with it while it's still shiny, we wouldn't get the definition of the petals. So wait for it to turn into a matte finish. Take as much liquid out of the brush as you can, so that you're not applying more liquid into the bead when you're ready to play with it. But 3D really is about patience. It's about waiting for that bead to be ready. If you do it too early, you just won't get the same look that you're after. So as soon as this bead starts to lose its shine, we're ready to start playing with it. Keep your brush angle quite high and keep the point of the brush past the petal, so that you're pressing it out more with the belly of your brush, but from the side angle of the brush as well. But as you can see, the brush stays inside the petal, it doesn't go outside the petal. Pull it all the way back to create the tip of the petal, and then just press those sides out a little bit more. Again, take that liquid out of your brush and wait for this bead to turn matte. If you struggle getting the point of the petal after the bead started setting, you could always get it in while the bead's still slightly wet. If you're not sure from the look of the product, just press your brush into it, and if it doesn't bounce back on you, then it's ready. So again, keeping that point of the brush in the centre of your flower. Press out those sides. So this centre area of your petal here should be a lot flatter than the outside of the petal. When you're practicing with Arabella forms, keep them in the same position, because you're not going to be moving your client around. So if you start moving an Arabella form around, you're going to get used to being able to do that. that centre bead, exactly the same amount. Again, taking that liquid out the back and place it right into the centre. If you wanted to put a diamante or some little beads into the centre, you can, but I'm just going to show you how to do a centre with just acrylic. So get your brush back into a nice point, and you're going to come in from a 90-degree angle, straight into the centre, draw a circle so that you create a donut, and then just press those sides out a bit so it's not a perfect circle. Now we're going to finish this off with a leaf. So same pick up, into your white, into your colour, take the liquid out the back of the bead, and place it on. Now unlike petals, with leaves we make the shape first. So while the bead is still wet, you're going to pull it into the flower so that it attaches to the flower, and then pull it to a point. Then let it set a little bit. So we're now waiting for that bead to go matte again. So once that bead started to go matte, you're going to press it out as if it was a petal. So the point of the brush stays in the centre of the leaf. Then what you're going to do is use a metal tool that's got a nice sharp edge to it to press those veins into that leaf. The thinner your tool, the more veins you'll be able to get in. And that's a basic 3-petaled flower done.